Alright, so what's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. Now, just about a week ago, I made a video talking about Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, and I basically talked about how I'm dissatisfied with what I've seen from it so far, and how I'm not looking forward to it, and I would like a return to normal zombies, the round-based version. And that video gained a lot of traction, especially for my channel, and a lot of interaction as well. Since that's been uploaded, it's gathered around about 2100 views with 61 comments, which is a ridiculous amount for my channel. So I just want to say straight off the bat, thank you to everyone who showed support on the video, interacted with it. It really helps my channel grow. Today, I wanted to go through some of these comments and just sort of respond to them and sort of give a follow-up video to it, because I don't really think I talked about everything I wanted to in the video, and I want to sort of interact with you guys as well. So we're going to go through and hopefully read every single comment. So I'm just going to go from the top down on the YouTube studio, and we're going to start off with this comment. And he says, "I'm so tired of round-based zombies modes, excited to do something different that allows you to tinker with loadouts and stuff without needing to rely on RNG weapons from a mystery box." Now, this is a completely understandable take, to be honest. I think this is just a preference-based thing. Like, obviously, this person would rather, you know, spawn in with the weapon and be able to sort of just get the guns that you want and upgrade the guns that you want, which I fully respect. It can be frustrating in round-based modes when you have to just constantly use the mystery box. Like, you can spend thousands of points and not get the thing you want to use, which it can be annoying. I do get that, but for me personally, that is just the nature of the game. That is just something that you get in zombies, but I can understand why you wouldn't want something like that. Mate, if it wasn't working, they wouldn't make it. Who wants to just run in a circle, no building to snipe from and stuff? Regular zombies is boring and progresses way too fast to an unfun level. I'm just going to start off by saying, you know, the franchise has done well for the past decade. So saying who wants to just run in the circle, you know, literally everybody who's played zombies for the past decade. I mean, there's so much more to zombies than just running around in a circle. I mean, if you've actually played any of the maps and engaged your brain, you would realize that. And the first bit as well, if it wasn't working, they wouldn't make it. I never said that. I mean, I know for a fact that Outbreak did just as well as round-based zombies in Black Ops Cold War, and I understand a lot of people who probably came from the franchise from Warzone probably want to see something like this, and although I can respect that opinion, I don't agree with it personally. I think zombies should be something that is round-based. That's the way it's been for the past 10 years, probably more than that. Bro, calm fu, brackets king, down bro. It's not just DMZ, it's a mix of DMZ and Cold War Outbreak. The game will have elements from Cold War zombies with new things, and they said there will be Easter eggs and boss fights, so calm down. Now, I'm not going to say this for definite because I don't 100% know this, but I'm pretty sure there's no main Easter egg quest at the start, like on the launch of the game. Now, I'm talking about a main storyline Easter egg. I'm not talking about a little side quest to get a gun. I'm pretty certain there is no main Easter egg in this game. And boss fights, I mean, although they're cool, I wouldn't say that's really a core feature of zombies. I mean, there's been so many maps back, you know, in the past that haven't had boss fights, although it's cool to see them. And although he says, yeah, it's not just DMZ, it's a mix of DMZ and Outbreak, I don't like either. I mean, I haven't played DMZ, so I'm not going to sit here and say how bad it is, but I just don't like the idea of that, especially in a zombies mode. I mean, an extraction looter shooter thing, I just don't think is what zombies should be. That should be DMZ. That's why I think DMZ should exist, so the people who like the extraction stuff can play that, and the people who don't like that can go play zombies. Boo-hoo, the franchise that has been stagnant since Ghost is finally trying something new. He's not wrong there, to be fair. I've got to concede on that. Zombies and multiplayer are kind of dead. No, it's not. So glad it's not normal or round-based zombies. It's time for new zombies game modes. Can't wait to get all the zombie items and buy stuff in the store to reinforce their decision. If they make money, they don't care what kind of product goes out. We have learned that for sure. Bro, can you shut up and calm down? This guy's on smoke, man. I love it. Zombies is mix of DMZ and Cold War Outbreak with Cold War zombies elements and new things. And there will be Easter eggs and boss fights, so shut up, sit down and relax. That's exactly what he said in the comment to me. So, I mean, I'm just going to go on a limb here. I'm not, like, assuming or being, like, judgmental or anything. But I want to say a lot of the people in the comments here that are saying that they don't like round-based zombies and they think it's boring, I'm going to go ahead and guess that they haven't been playing it since, like, the old days. I'm going to go ahead and guess they've probably maybe been playing multiplayer for a long time, but in terms of zombies, they've probably played it once or twice and gone, nah, this is kind of crap. Which I can understand, because I think zombies is a very niche thing and it's sort of hard to get into, especially, like, it can be quite intimidating, and I suppose you can perceive it as boring. You know, with that one guy said you just run around in circles all the time. I can understand why people probably like this sort of thing better. But I don't. That's just my opinion. Just to let you know, this zombies mode is the one Modern Warfare 3 is launching with, but I heard they're adding round-based zombies later into the game. So you guys who enjoy round-based more, me too, but this mode could be cool, is coming, so don't worry. See, this is what I mean, man. Like, this is just the mentality that people have these days of they'll fix it in an update. It's fine. It doesn't matter. You know, that core feature that's been a thing in, you know, Treyarch games at least and other, you know, franchises for the past 10 years is going to be an update. So don't worry. It's going to be fine. That's not an expectation we should have. We should raise the bar. We should be expecting these things at launch. You know, we should probably have one round-based map and a normal, like, you know, DMZ, whatever extraction map. Like, why can't we have the two? Do we remember Black Ops 4 that launched with 4 maps in zombies? Like, why can't we do something like that these days where we have variety from the launch? You know, it's not like Sledgehammer worked hard to make Modern Warfare 3. It's basically Modern Warfare 2 with some updates. So why couldn't they do a round-based mode and a thingy mode? Well, I don't even know what to call this new thing. I like the idea that it's a big space that you can explore, but the timer I think is bad. It could maybe work like when the timer runs out, you can exfil that after there comes nighttime and it will continue as survival as you would have to wait for day to get exfil again. It could add special loot and perhaps a little story mode or something. I mean, that's quite a cool idea where like the world sort of changes every so often. You only have like a limited amount of time to extract, but yeah, I think the timer is probably the worst thing in zombies, to be honest. Like, that's probably my biggest gripe with it. Like, every single zombies game that like at least goes decently well in the past would last like way more than an hour. Like, I could be sitting there for 3 hours trying to do an Easter egg or getting to round like 50 or whatever, but the fact they've literally gone, right, load into a game, you've got 60 minutes to go pack a punch, go get your perks, go do this boss fight, that's it. You can't do any more than that. It's just restricting for no reason. I don't understand why they've put this timer in it. And this guy's back again. Don't forget that it's not just DMZ, it's a mix of DMZ and Cold War Outbreak and elements from Cold War Zombies and new things that will include boss fights and Easter eggs. This guy, I swear to God, has put this in like 6 different comments. And that's why I'm so excited for this Zombies. And Zombies is Resident Evil, Left 4 Dead, Dead Island, and yes, sometimes round-based. You'll get round-based next year. What? That's comment of the video. I don't know what this guy's trying to get across. I mean, I don't know if he's, I think he's defending the Zombies, but like, I don't know why he's just dropped like 3 other games in here. And yes, sometimes round-based. So much of the online community trashes on the DMZ, but I have such a strong community of people that absolutely love the DMZ and think its following is so much more than people realize. Yeah, I get that. Like, I can understand, you know, you've gone through the past year, you've played DMZ and you enjoy it, and you see a new game with an exciting twist on what you've been playing for the past year. I get that. But why can't they update DMZ with a zombies mode? Do you know what I mean? Like, they've brought in this entirely new zombies mode, which is modeled after DMZ, to please the DMZ players. And people like me, who've been playing zombies for the past 10 years or so, aren't happy with it because it's not what we want out of zombies. So instead, why couldn't they bring this as an update to DMZ? Because I feel like these two modes coexisting is really just redundant. Like, because they're basically the same thing, right? I'm not going to sit here and say they are the same thing or whatever, because zombies is obviously, it's a very different sort of atmosphere, I suppose, but in essence, they work in the exact same way, like the 6-minute timer, extraction, you know, you take the loot out with you. And I just think it's doing more harm than good having both of these modes. Like, why couldn't they have a zombies in Warzone DMZ thing and have the zombies in, you know, Modern Warfare 3 just be normal zombies? That's what I don't get. Here's my theory. Selling games makes about 100 million. Selling bundles to Warzone players makes 1.5 billion. I'm zombie player over 10 years, but they couldn't squeeze any extra cash from me except game price. If they will make zombies pay to win, people will buy bundles to have better time. It's all about macro transactions, not micro anymore, which they charge $25 a skin. Okay, I thought he just misspelled it then. Bro, can you shut up and calm down? Don't worry, there will not be any pay to win in zombies. And it's not just DMZ, it's a mix of DMZ and Cold War Outbreak with Cold War elements, with new things, and there will be Easter eggs and boss fights, okay? I can't do this anymore. This guy's literally responded to almost every single person saying the exact same thing. It's so funny. I agree with you 100%. Fucking hell. Hold on. Whoa. We've gone through all of these comments, and this is the first one which agrees with me. Wow. Round of applause. Connor Stewart 6068, you've seen the light. This new zombies mode doesn't look good at all. I guess I'm a classic zombies fan, but why would they make this a DMZ type mode? What makes zombies fun was building yourself up and either dying before round 10 or hitting 40 plus. With Cold War it was boring because you can spawn in with whatever gun you wanted and just level it up. The ammo boxes made it so you didn't have the problem of running out of ammo. That was 100% my problem with Cold War as well. Like, I didn't think it was as bad as I thought when the game was like, you know, before it came out, but I just don't like the idea of spawning in with the gun you want. Like, I can spawn in with the M4 and that's it now. I'm just going to use that for the rest of the game. There's no progression to it, although yes, there technically is with the weapon levels, but there's no variety in that. Like, if you're just going to use the M4 every game because it's the best gun, where's the fun in that? Like, there's no, like, excitement to get the M4. It's just sort of like, right, I'll spawn in with it, I'll upgrade it, there we go, boom. Bro, Cold War's very good and not bad. Modern Warfare 3 Zombies is not just DMZ, it's a mix of DMZ and Cold War Outbreak and elements from Cold War Zombies. Mate, this guy literally says the same. And to calm down, there will be Easter eggs and boss fights, so calm down. This guy's the zombies police in my comment section. It's so funny. They already confirmed no Easter egg. I'm gonna call it right now. The mode will be dead 3 months after release. I think that's what I mean. Like I was talking about earlier, that they have already said that there's no Easter egg in the game, which I don't get why they've done that. It was the same thing with Vanguard, and I think maybe Outbreak from Cold War. I'm not sure though, where they release a zombies mode without an Easter egg. And to be fair, an Easter egg isn't really a core thing for zombies. Like, for hardcore people like you who actually go in and play the Easter eggs, yes, it is. But I think for the wider variety, like, looking at the big picture, I think it was confirmed that something like 5% of zombies players would actually complete Easter eggs, like, in the old days. So I can understand why they made them easier and maybe put less of a focus on it. But it's still something that your hardcore fan base want to see. So why not have it in? I mean, yeah, saying that this zombies mode is going to be dead in a few months is wildly extreme. I mean, I guarantee you that Vanguard multiplayer isn't dead. Like, you can go in there and find the game 100%. So to say it's dead is incorrect, but I think there's two different definitions of something being dead in gaming. There's, you know, something being dead, like literally unplayable, you can't find a server. And there's Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer where, yeah, it's not dead, you can find the game, but you know, who's talking about Modern Warfare 2 right now? No one cares. Yet Black Ops 3 on Steam has had more concurrent players than the newest COD games. There's a reason Zombies Chronicles was the most sold paid DLC on the stores. I want COD to be good. I really do. I only say what I say because I love the franchise for so long. Took the words right out of my mouth. The only reason I would sit here and critique something like this, the only reason I'd sit here and make a 10-minute video talking about this new Zombies is because I just want to see it better. That's all it is. I'm not sitting here like being spiteful just for the views. Lol, the open world we really want is an open, expansive transit. That's what I'm saying. Why have they not done this? I mean, I remember the reason why transit sucks so bad with like the denizens and the fog and the lava was because it was too expansive for the Black Ops 2 era. Why not bring it back and make it the best map? No one cares about round-based zombies. We want something new. Stop being a jaded elitist. Fucking hell, it's a bit extreme in it. I'm only talking about zombies. Bozo just completely ignoring the ability to make a crawler. Clown emoji, clown emoji, clown emoji, crying, laughing emoji. I don't even know what the fuck that means. I don't know, like, if you think you're intelligent or something by leaving this comment. Or what? We haven't even played the damn game yet. I mean, I don't get this. Like, I don't have to experience something to know that I don't like it. I mean, I've never broken my arm or my leg, but I know I'm not going to be sitting there, like, smiling like, this is swell. Out with the old and in with the new. Zombies sucked. New Zombies has more life in it. Doing the exact same thing every round gets boring as fuck. You clearly just haven't actually messed with the sandbox that Zombies is. I mean, there's so much more to do than run around in a circle and shoot people. There's so much that you're missing out on if you think that it's the exact same thing every round. And that's the thing, like, there's so many old maps. Like, every single new game is a different experience with, you know, the mini bosses and the weapons and the nature of the map itself and the boss fights and the Easter eggs. You know, there's so much stuff that, you know, changes the experience every time. It's not just, oh yeah, let's just sit, you know, run around and shoot some zombies. Okay, here's a very heated argument that I'm not going to go into because, wow, fucking hell. You could just go play the old Zombies games. Nobody said you had to stop. What stupid fucking comment. Are you actually stupid? What, so you're saying that you enjoy a game and they should never make a sequel or ever do it again because I can just go play the old one? What a fucking idiot. I've played the old ones. I've experienced the old ones. I know almost every single map in and out. I've done most of the Easter eggs multiple times. I want something new in the format that I enjoy. What the fuck's wrong with you? Thank you. Did this goon forget next year is Treyarch's turn? Seriously, what the fuck are we doing in this community? If it was the same old zombies, they'd get slander. No, they fucking wouldn't. They did it for 10 years, the exact same. They never got slandered. Nobody said, oh, let's change the round-based system. Let's make it fucking DMZ. No one said that. And you say next year is Treyarch's turn. Treyarch are making this one. This is Treyarch. Treyarch made Vanguard. Are you dumb? I mean, granted, next year Treyarch probably will do round-based, but this is still Treyarch. This is still their zombies. I'm not looking at it as traditional zombies. We need to stop looking at it like traditional zombies. What most people are approaching it with is what is coming next year as a new mode. I'm looking forward to something else to do with my time, man. I don't know if it sucks, but we'll see when the game releases. Honestly, this is probably the best mindset to have, and it's very much the mindset I have as well. I just wanted to sort of put my actual opinions out there, but I'm still excited to, play the game and, see what it has to offer. Although I have a very good estimation I won't enjoy it. But that's the thing. I mean, when somebody like me who enjoys zombies and they release a new mode called Zombies, yeah, sure, you can say it shouldn't be looked at as traditional zombies, but it's under the same label. It's say, for example, they released the Modern Warfare 4 and it ended up being like an RPG, like just, open world game. Like, that's not what Modern Warfare should be. Obviously, that's a very extreme example, but what I'm trying to say is it's the same name for something that works very differently. And although, yeah, they're not trying to imitate traditional zombies, which I understand is your point, but for me personally, when they call it Zombies, I expect something at least similar. Like, yeah, sure, they can just chuck zombies in and call it that, but to me, that's not what COD Zombies is. But there we go. That's going to do it for responding to these Modern Warfare 3 Zombies comments. I enjoyed this. Leave some more comments. And this guy, no one is here, only me. You have got to get a hobby, man, because literally you've left probably about 30 comments, like just beefing with people, beefing with me. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Leave your comments down below on what you think of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, what you think of my takes, what you think of these guys' takes. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.